call. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey, it could be danger up in this club. When we get started and we ain't.
Hey guys, welcome back. AuraBomb here, bringing you another episode of our PTCGO live content. And today, people, we are going to continue with our competitive deck analysis. And today we are playing Turbo Dark. It's been a minute since I played any sort of Turbo Dark deck. I just put this together. This was actually a variant of this deck was built by Robin Scholes and was also played by Nico Albas, who actually made top 8 with it at Birmingham. And Robin actually won a Australian Open with this deck as well. Obviously, I added my Hex because I always feel like Hex is a good addition to a deck. Just because Greninja. I'm so afraid of Greninja, guys. But we are playing a Darkrai GX now, or EX, I mean. Now remember to drop a like if you have not already. If you enjoy the content, it's always greatly appreciated. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. In the comments down below, the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite 4th gen legendary Pokemon? There's like a million 4th gen Pokemon. There is, of course, Darkrai, Shaman, Manaphy. I believe Manaphy 4th gen. Yeah, Manaphy, and of course Fiona, I guess, if you want to count that. There is the cover legendaries, Giratina, Dialga, Palkia. There's Arceus. There's Heatran. There's just so many legendary Pokemon in there's Cresselia too. Can't forget the opposite of Darkrai in 4th gen. So let me know which one's your favorite in the comments down below. Remember, people that do answer the comment questions and people that do answer the comment question, as well as drop a like, do have a chance of winning a Guardians Rising and a Summon base pack on PTCGO. And we're just gonna get into it. Now this is gonna be, it's kind of speed dark, the same thing that you would expect to see, but updated for the current meta. We do play 4 Darkrai EX with Dark Pulse, just hit those big numbers. We already know what Dark Pulse does, especially if you guys that know my Togekiss deck. We do play 3 Oblivion Wing Evoltal. I know you guys are thinking, Aura, how is your OCD feeling right now? And it's not feeling good. I apparently only have 2 of these. Unfortunately, I need to get a 3rd one at some point, but I don't have time to get that right now. So Oblivion Wing, 20 to 30 damage, and does put an energy from your discard pile to 20 bench Pokemon. It's really good early game. After you discard some energies, Darkness Blade is cool for, like, I guess, I don't know, non-EX attacker? If you're playing against Carbink, that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. We're also playing 1 Sudowoodo for your Gardevoir matchups, for your, what's it called? For your, the thingy. What's the thing? Rayquaza, that's the Pokemon. For your Rayquaza matchups, just 1 up to keep their bench at bay. And we are playing 2 Lele just to get your supporters. It's another attacker in Energy Drive. It's a non-dark attacker, so that's pretty nice. No GX attack in this deck. Just straight big numbers with Darkrai. We are playing 4 Max Elixirs, 4 Ultra Balls, and only 2 Seekers because we already have a large amount of supporters down here already. We are playing 4 Altar of the Moon, which is what makes these decks really, really good again. Being able to retreat for free with all your Pokemon because of your dark attachments is just really, really strong, especially when you want to dodge knockouts, forcing them to play Lysanders. 1 Hex Maniac, mainly for the Greninja matchup, although it does slow down your opponent if need be. I believe 4 Lysanders is what it was. Yeah, 4 Lysanders, so you always get the Pokemon you want. 4 Ends, 1 Fan Club just to get your Darkrai's down, and 4 Sycamores. Heavy, heavy, heavy supporter count, which is why we only play 2 Seekers. The Seekers are essentially only there to get you another Hex Maniac if need be, although they are last resort, like draw supporters or Lysanders, something like that. 4 Choice Bands and 4 Max Elixirs. We're going heavy with the tools because Field Blower is a thing, so we have to make sure that we have as many tools as possible. We can always attach them, keep the energies on board while doing massive damage with Choice Band. And we're playing a heavy count of 14 Dark Energies. The other deck did play 15, but I decided to drop 1 for a Hex. It's just because I've been seeing Greninja a lot more lately, and it's just nice to be able to use Hex Maniac. It gives you 1 extra turn, and sometimes that 1 extra turn is really all you need. Alright, let's see if we can keep up this win streak now. We're at 2 right now. Alright, thank you for taking like 50 years with this animation. Let me go ahead and try to find Turbo Dark. Should be somewhere close, right? I don't think it's starred. I'm pretty sure it's starred. Yeah, here it is. Dope. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get some good games here. Hopefully we don't clunk up with the number of energies that we have. We could potentially clunk up, which is a worry. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Lunala coin. I'm a huge fan. I am a huge fan. Hopefully we can get some live deck matches on the channel soon as well. I do have a couple recorded, but the issue right now is that they're all really big files that I have my camcorder, which means I need to go get a new SD card, because the only size SD card I had at the moment was a 4GB one. I need to go get a 16GB one, because they're all best of 3 matches that I have recorded. And hopefully at this League Cup I'm going to, I can record some of those games. It all depends on battery life and how many games I actually really want to record and who's willing to get their game recorded and stuff like that. Because I know I have some friends that will let me record their games. Let's see, turn 1 is pretty okay. We do get fan club turn 1 as long as it's not prized. Other than that, the hand's not great, but we do have an N, so we can play that. We are going first, which is handy. We're playing against this as well, so now is as good of a time as ever to hopefully not discard too many things. Okay, 2 items in discard pile. We also resist psychic, which is handy. Alright, fan club, don't be prized. Lele's, don't be prized. Let's see. Fan club's not prized, dope. That will get us Yveltal. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have grabbed Yveltal. Once again, these are all decks I'm playing for the first time. Just want to throw that out there. Grab fan club here. Fan club gets me DARKRAI and Yveltal, which is nice. And then we just kind of, oops. Alright, audio, I need you to get out of the way. I'm too busy recording. We'll get fan club here. Fan club does give me DARKRAI and Yveltal. How about that? That sound good? That sounds good to me. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It looks like my audio is like really low actually now that I'm looking at it. But it should be fine. I can turn it up in post. We'll go ahead and put these all down. And I think I'll pass. Like, it'd be nice to play this down, but I'm afraid of him bumping my stadium. Actually, I'm pretty sure he would play the same stadium. Never mind. I probably should have played that down. I forgot they play the same exact stadium card. The reason why I want to play down before him is that I don't want to have it stuck in my deck when I could just play and then end. Hopefully he ends me though. That could be kind of nice. If we land 1 max elixir, we get a knockout, which is handy. Hopefully we can do that. That could be nice. But I guess at the same time, it is good that I didn't attach that and put down that stadium, because now he can't retreat, which means all I have to do now is top deck a max elixir or get it off the end and land it. That's another thing. And not draw like a million energies off the end either. That would be problematic. He doesn't play down Lele. Let's see what he gets as a supporter. I doubt he'd get N because my hand's pretty low. So maybe he'll get like Sycamore. He's gonna grab Lily, the turn 1 Lily. Instead of drawing 7, he's gonna go ahead and draw 5. Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell. Not the biggest fan of Lily in TCG, although I love her character. Also playing Mad Bull. That's terrifying. And he's going to put in the active. Also terrifying. Because hitting for 60 means we will get knocked out, which means I need my stadium so that I can actually Oblivion Wing. Do I have an energy down there? I don't. Do I want to Oblivion Wing this turn? I could also just play Lysander, but I want to play N this turn. I'll probably want to Oblivion Wing. Let's go ahead and play N. I'll go ahead and experience share the Lele. I don't think I'll be able to attack safely this turn. Let's retreat into this. We can Oblivion Wing for some damage. Then we can retreat the following turn. We don't want to play too many cards, but there's only 2 items down there. He can't knock me out next turn. Yeah, we'll just Oblivion Wing. How many energies do we need on the field to knock us out? 150 with a choice band attached. We have to hit 150 with choice band. That means we only have to hit 120. 120 is 5 energies on the field. Seems very unlikely. Luckily, oh, that sucks. Luckily we have 2 DARKRAIs down, which means you can only knock out one of them. Oh, this is one of those few times that having a Tauros actually helps the deck as opposed to hurts it. Because usually Tauros does not help the deck that much. He's on a Horn attack here. That does put him. That is to a KOS, which is very unfortunate. More stadiums. Ugh. We'll do this. We'll also do this. Land. We should be able to land all of these with all the energies in the deck. Do I want to attack? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not want to attack. He doesn't knock us out next turn though. unless he chooses to Mad Bull, which would probably be a decent play. If I rage, he hits 80. I mean, if I attack, he'd be able to hit 80. 80 would be a knockout. But next turn, I get a knockout because of my choice band, right? And he can't knock us out. So I'm actually going to play down one choice band and pass. And hopefully, he doesn't do anything crazy. Of course, if he hits me for 90 right now with Mad Bull, he'd be using his GX attack just to attack my Yveltal. Hopefully he doesn't choose to use this GX attack. That'd be kind of scary. But he'd be Mad Bulling for only one prize, which I'm okay with. Easy, it's nice for me. He's gonna end. Hopefully we get an energy or max elixir or another way to attach an energy next turn, because all I need is that 5th energy, because then I get a knockout. And we got the energy, which is of course you get the energy. If he somehow retreats, we can Lysander as well, which is nice. We also have another Yveltal down, which means we could Oblivion Wing easier, since we're probably going to play Sycamore this turn. There's not too much of a need to play Sycamore. I can choose not to overextend. But I do want energies in the discard pile, so I can later Oblivion Wing. Although right now, with the 5 energies in our hand, we're in a decent position. He's going to Horn Attack here. Nice 120. So now we get the knockout, luckily for us. I will play down this Yveltal. I don't really think I need to Sycamore this turn. Maybe I'll Sycamore next turn after I can put 1 energy in the discard pile. For the time being, Dark Pulsing for knockout is just, it's good. I like Dark Pulsing for knockout. I think it's pretty decent. But Experience Share and another Darkrai down, which is perfect. We can put Experience Share on this and Darkrai down, and we'll be in a decent position. Right now, there's only, I believe, 3 items down here. Yeah, which means he only hits for 60 damage. With resistance, that's only 40. This could be annoying because he can confuse us, but as long as we have our stadium down, like, we can just retreat between our 2 setup Darkrai's. We hit this for, I believe, 150, 170 with another energy down, which means we do get a knockout, which is handy. I'm not going to lie. Ability lock doesn't matter because we already have our abilities down that we need. This is actually super convenient. So unless he gets rid of my choice band this turn, we get a knockout next turn. And then we can potentially draw another choice band, because we are going to Sycamore next turn. Because now we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to Lysander. He's probably going to knock out our Yveltal just to get energies off the board. Which means now we have to get a max elixir and land it, which is going to be problematic. But we don't need to do that because of our experience share. I totally knew that was happening. Don't listen to me. Forget I said anything. Experience share is amazing. I don't play with him experience share decks enough. But we'll go ahead and do this. And we even got a choice band too. So we'll do all of these things. We can attach here and we'll play Sycamore. So we get a knockout now, which is handy to say the least. We have more energies we can play down. Do we want to play these down? That's the real question. Because a field blower will mess us up. 1, 2, 3. I think we can't afford it though. I mean, we can't afford it is what I'm trying to say. I'll play the 1 because that puts enough energies on the board anyways. Next turn, if need be, I can attach more because that would get us knockouts on this. Because we only need to manually attach once. Never mind, we're good. But that should be game. Wow, this dark deck's actually really cool. It's actually, wow, this first game's amazing actually. Hold on, Darkrai, relax. Relax with your sexy play, with your sexy self. So I guess your good matchup against Espeon Garb is right here. If you're worried about Espeon Garb at tournament and you feel like you need to play a deck that will counter it, this deck's weak to fighting. Prevalent fighting decks, Pissimian, if somebody's brave enough to play Pissimian, Lycanroc for the same reason. Other fighting decks, I don't really know. Oh yeah, Gallade Octillery. Gallade Octillery is kind of big, which means I have to play Gallade Octillery on the channel soon. I think that might be the next deck I play. He's on a field blower, start getting into some stuff, but it doesn't matter at this point. He can't even use his Divide GX attack to knock anything out. So he has to go to my active choice band though, but I'll just retreat into this one. He probably has to go to both choice bands then, which means that I have to actually play this max elixir and land it. But I have a choice band in my hand, so little does he know. He has to play Ant, but he chooses not to go to the active choice band. Oh, I see, because he's going to force me to retreat. Clever. But that should be game. Let's see if I can land this max elixir just for funds. And yeah, there it is. And that should be GG right there. Let's see. Extra 30 damage. Let's see if we even needed it. I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't need it. There we go. Game 1. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, Darkrai. I'm a fan. I forgot how strong Dark decks are, man. It's been so long since I played it. The thing that sucks about that deck is that we kind of auto-lose to Jolteon, which is never great, especially since Coco might be a deck. I don't think Coco's going to be in tournaments, so it's not. I don't think it's good enough right now. I think it'll be fine in the future, but not right now. Which also reminds me, I think the audio is so low is because my mic's so far away. Let me actually, hopefully it doesn't disconnect. Sorry if you guys heard that. Yeah, I'm being picked up a little bit more. Sorry about the audio thing, guys. If I was a little bit too low for you guys, I apologize ahead of time. But being able to manually attach every turn is always really good. I might have to look over these Shining Legend cards and see. Maybe I should do like an analysis video of it or something. We have like a bunch of cards that just got released for Shining Legends. One of them is Keldeo. People are saying Keldeo is good. I disagree, but that's just me. We'll play this down. Guess we'll play them both down, huh? We're going first. I guess it doesn't matter. We have a manual attachment, experience share. We have an amazing turn one hand. Because I don't actually have to play a fan club. I can just play down a Darkrai and then Sycamore at the same time. While attaching here. Well, we just have to get our stadium down. We're playing against water. Ninetales could be an issue for playing against Ninetales. Hopefully we're not. That could actually be problematic. And I can actually choose to discard this. Oh, we're playing against more Garbodor. Big surprise. I see. 1, 2, while still playing Sycamore. Dope. Then we'll just do this. I'll just attach this turn. Doesn't matter too much. Darkrai. Unfortunately, we're losing items. But it's just 2. It's not a big deal. We'll do this here. Experience share here. Oh, Sycamore. For a fresh hand of 7. Now, I could play my Ultra now. If we're playing against Garb, I'm sure he also plays Ultra, so I'm just going to play it down now. Whatever. And I kind of want an Ultra Ball just to get another Darkrai down. 2 Darkrai's is better than 0 Darkrai's. I'm kind of feeling the Ultra Ball play. So I'm thinking about making the Ultra Ball play. It is 3 items, but it's not a big deal. We put an energy down there for later. We'll get down another Darkrai. And we'll hold on to the experience share because I'm probably going to attach it here, but I want to retreat before I do that. And we can't attack because it's our turn 1. Alright, dope. We have an N. We have a energy to attach to a Darkrai. We can potentially max Elixir next turn. Pretty decent turn 1. We got our stadium. We got everything that we needed. And as long as he doesn't end us, we can put ourselves in a decent hand next turn. Hopefully get 1 max Elixir. All we really need is 1 max Elixir. He's going to Field Blow the experience share, which is cool. I'm glad I didn't play down both. He's going to get rid of our stadium too. Is he going to play down his own? Because getting rid of our stadium is actually problematic for us. I'm not going to lie. Wonder Tag. What does he get? Sycamore and Bridget. Field Blower. I mean, he already got Field Blower. What's he going to get here? Lily. Of course. Why do they all play Lily? Now he's drawing 6. A little bit better than the last guy, though. Drawing 1 extra card. He's gonna Side Beam for Confusion. I don't mind actually attacking through Confusion because we're not really losing too much by doing that. Attach. Attach. We'll play N here. Get rid of his giant hand that he just lilied so hard for. And fan clubs, whatever. We didn't really get anything else terribly good. I don't want to attach Choice Band, but Choice Band might be very useful if I land this attack. So I'm going to do it for funsies. And, yeah, we'll Oblivion Wing. Hopefully we land. Hey, there we go. Yveltal coming through. We'll put 1 Dark Energy on another Darkrai, just in case. We got 60 damage off, too, which means we only have to hit 140 for knockout, which is really, really nice. And we have another N for the following turn. Of course he plays Hammer. Tails. Okay. I think I've been getting too lucky with hammers lately, so I'll take it. Another Jolteon down. Oh, so he gets a knockout here. Interesting. Well, we have experience share, so as long as he doesn't get another Field Blower, we'll be okay. And we're losing our Choice Band, though, which is not great. We don't have a Stadium yet either, but we need to put down our Darkrai active, so I guess that works out. He's in a Sycamore here. Let's see. With 3 energies on the board, we hit 480. 80 with Choice Band is 110. 110 is not enough. We need to land a couple max elixirs. I don't think we'll be able to do it this turn, but we can try. I don't know why it makes you select when it's literally the only option. I guess it's just as it's like an option maybe. Like you don't have to do it, but you can. We'll put another choice band down or experience share down. Sure, I guess whatever. We'll go ahead and play N here. We got a max elixir, which is actually super nice, and another DARKRAI, which is once again super nice. So we'll go ahead and do this, and we whiffed it. Okay, that's surprising. Didn't think we'd whiff one, to be honest, considering how many energies we run in the deck. But we'll go ahead and Dark Pulse here. I need to get that Stadium. I might just Sycamore, to be honest, because I need to get that Stadium card. I don't really need this Lele in my hand right now. I don't need to put it down or anything like that. How many items are down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, somebody's at the door, so give me 1 second, guys. He didn't knock us out, did he? I know he didn't. Sorry about that, guys. Had a phone call. Alright, so we got the Stadium, which is actually super duper nice. So now all we need to do is land a max elixir, and we can actually avoid a knockout while taking a knockout ourselves. We'll go ahead and Sycamore here. No items in our hand, so we're not really adding to the Garbodor fire. Alright, let's see if we can land this one. We should be able to land it. Yeah, there's plenty of energies in the deck. We should be able to land most of these. I could actually drop this, but it doesn't really accomplish too much, so I'm not gonna. We do get a knockout now, though, while avoiding a knockout. He has a Lysander if he wants to get a knockout next turn. And we have 2 experience shares on the board, so even if he does get a knockout next turn, it doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and grab these 2. Seeker and N, so whatever. None of these really matter. I guess I can play Sycamore next turn if I need to. And we still have Oblivion Wing if necessary as well. He can choose the Lysander and knock out this one if he wants to. That would get him 2 prizes, but like we keep the energies on the board and we stay ahead in the prize exchange. As you can see, he's on a Lysander right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll still have enough energies to knock him out after we manually attach, I believe. The 6, 60, 120. No, we don't. We need a choice band. Well, hopefully we can get a choice band. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, yeah, that's how it works, right? Dope. We keep our Stadium on board. Choice band, perfect. I guess we'll manually attach here. Do I want to play anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 120, 140, 170. We get a knockout. I'm actually going to play N. Just to lessen his hand. I don't mind if I have lesser cards, fewer cards in my hand. Excuse me, English is hard. As long as I get my knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there should be a knockout. I hope I'm doing my math right. Yeah, exactly 170. Dope. Got a Sycamore and a Dark Energy. And he can't knock us out with this. Even with Choice Band, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he might be able to actually. 8 is 160. Yeah, he actually does get a knockout. 160, 190, 190 becomes 170. He actually doesn't. He needs Field Blower. He needs Field Blower. He only hits 170 right now. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. And if we can get like 2 more energies down with another max elixir, we can potentially win the game by Lysandering out Lele. That's a thing. But he doesn't knock us out. He needs Field Blower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not miscounting, right? He has 160. Oh, 170, I mean. Hey, this deck's amazing. That's game, right? Dope. GG. And that's why you play 4 Lysanders. Hey, I'm a fan. Alright, let's see if we can play not Garbodor. That could be pretty nice. Not Garbodor would be pretty nice to play against. Like any share of decks, so like all these decks right now have auto losses. Like it's kind of a weird state in the meta where a lot of games are like decided by who goes first, and then a lot of those other games are based on matchups. So like winners of tournaments nowadays are just people that have like dodged enough of their bad matchups. They just bob and weaved, bro. They bobbed and weaved. Turn one. Do I like my turn one? My turn one's not awful. I am gonna attach this here just in case I don't get a second energy next turn. And I'm probably gonna play and not my experience share. I'd rather have choice band attached to my active, and I don't want experience share attached to my active. So what are we playing against? Ooh, Lunala. Lunala's weak to dark, so that's another auto win. Hopefully they forfeit so I can move on to the next game. I'm trying to keep these videos under 40 minutes. So like the more I want to fight a matchup that's more 50-50, kind of like Tapu Bulu. Vikavolt is more like, it all depends on who sets up faster, if they whiff or anything like that. Hand's pretty amazing though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, go ahead and hit that big fat X. It's right here. If you go over here to this right here, you click concede, that's what you should do right now, bro. Then again, I love Lunala decks because they're so much fun. My turn one hand's actually spectacular, so I'm pretty excited about that as well. I get both my tools down. I'm probably gonna play them down, but I get both my tools down, my stadium down, and I get to play N. Actually, I get to play Sycamore, which is better. So that means I can probably use this energy next turn. Because I'm most likely gonna draw an energy here. It seems very unlikely that I don't draw an energy. Then I can actually use Oblivion Wing. How? How? The likelihood of that is so incredibly low. Really? Really? I actually whiffed an energy? That's wild. How do you whiff energy in this deck? It just seems impossible. I'll pass. That's just that. Okay, that made no sense to me. There's like 14 energy in this deck and I whiffed it. Oh, I guess that's just me. That's what happens when I open things up. If you open your mouth, if you speak evil, evil will come. It's true. He's on max elixir here. He's got a Lunala down. I mean, he can Moongeist Beam and knock anything out. Although this man is just getting amazing hands right now. I want to take a look at this man's deck list. He plays Choice Band in his Lunala list. Lysander here. Who keeps coming in and out of the house? Not really sure why he's doing that. He doesn't. He has a GX, right? Like that's what he's doing right now. He's just getting that free knockout. Because that's all he can do. He can't attack me with the other attack. Lunar Fall. Alright, so he's gonna knock out the one with the energy, which just gets moved over here. I think. Is that how that works? It doesn't. Alright, that's annoying. That's super duper annoying actually. Let's go ahead and Sycamore again. Grab Darkrai number 2. Alright, let's see if we can, you know, land some things here. Some max elixirs and stuff like that. Nope. We did get another experience share though, which is pretty nice. Attach this here. Oh, this is going to be really bad. It went from like an easy win to like garbage because I whiffed that energy. I would have 3 energies on the board before he knocked me out if it wasn't for that. That's really frustrating. Oh well, we'll just go ahead and pass here. We'll still probably win this game because of weakness. But it's actually a good deck to end on, just to kind of show what happens, that this deck's not as amazing as people think it is. But let's see what he does here. Seeker is going to play Lysander again. I don't think he gets knockouts, right? Because we don't resist though. He hits for 120. These have 130 HP. Yeah, these things have 130 HP, so he won't knock us out unless he plays Kukui. He hits 150, 140, 130. He only hits 130. That's kind of wild. Why? He's trying to avoid me being able to retreat for free. That's clever. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty nice. That's pretty smart. I am gonna Sycamore here though. Let me go ahead and see what I got going. I need to draw cards, bro. Like I desperately need to draw some cards. Put down another Darkrai here. Oh, Sycamore. Alright, there's some max elixirs. We got an energy attachment, which means we can actually start attacking with Yveltal. I'm probably going to attack with this one too, since this might get knocked out, maybe. I need to land this. Please land. Thank you. It seemed likely, because we're not drawing any energies at all this game. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We will Oblivion Wing. Put an energy on all of our Darkrai's, so that we actually can be able to attack potentially. And we hit that for 60, which means if any of our Darkrai's get an energy and he doesn't Lysander this out, we should be able to knock this out next turn. Is he gonna let us do that though? That's the question. He is gonna let us do that because he's playing Sycamore. He doesn't have Kukui to knock us out either, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. This Lunala, I love the way the promo looks, man. It looks so dope. But he'll hit us for 120. We won't be knocked out. We retreat. We go into Darkrai, which will most likely have an energy for. Most likely. That's the key word. If he knocks us out, we have 2 experience shares. We just attach again, and boom, bam, shabam. We just keep doing that over and over again. I'm assuming he's getting another Lunala, or at least a Cosmo. Oh, he does. He probably has Rare Candy in his hand then. He's going to preserve the energies on this Lunala. He can retreat as well. Man, this man is amazing. This man is having the best game right now. Look at him. He's getting everything that he needs. I guess having the stadium down as well is pretty helpful for him. Because now he can retreat probably into Lele. Because Lele doesn't get knocked out for free. He can actually attack us. No, he's... Oh, okay, I'm about to say. He's going to choose to attack, but never mind. That was just the animation for moving energies. And now he can move the remaining... He needs to at least put 2 there. Okay, he's just going to put them all there. That seems weird. Especially since it's fairly easy for us to get enough energies on the board for a knockout. Psychic Transfer, moving the other ones to Lunala. 1, 2, 3. I need to hit 170, right? So how much do I have to do again? I have to hit for 140, which is 6 energies. We are just 2 short. So all we need to do is land 1 max elixir and manually attach, and we get a knockout on this. We have the Sycamore in our hand, so let's see if we can do it. Please don't draw too many energies at once. Dope. This is actually super duper nice. We even have choice band for this one as well. Please land. Dope. There we go. This deck is powerful. It's too good. It's too strong. He did use his GS attack way too early in my opinion. We'll go ahead and knock this thing out here. And that should be game. I don't think he can come back from this because we have plenty of... We have 2 Darkrai set up. That's the new theme for the show. Cool. Sorry, I was just talking about the new Sun and Moon intro. I'm a huge fan of it. There's a new Sun and Moon intro. I love the anime. The anime is actually so like, it's so enjoyable because it really has the essence of making you smile, which is like what Pokemon should be. It should always like put you in a good mood. So I like this new show a lot. He lost a lot of energies as well, and we have, how many max elixirs left? We have 1 more max elixir left. We don't really need it, but it's just nice to know how many we have left. He can Lysander here if he really wants to knock this thing out, and we get a revenge knockout. He's gonna Shaman too. Doesn't really matter. Everything gets knocked out, so he doesn't care what cards he puts down right now. But unless he gets a knockout this turn and can somehow get a huge knockout the following turn, we win this game. Which means he has to play like 7 max elixirs, land them all, and make sure that this Lele never gets knocked out. Is he gonna retreat? I don't think he cares about one of his Oh, I see. Actually, that's pretty smart. How many Seekers? I lost all my Lysanders and 1 Seeker. There's only 1 Seeker left, maybe. And we got it, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and knock out that Lele. Because Leles are the only threat to us. And we'll Dark Pulse. And we got the last max elixir, so that should be GG. You can go on to Vulpix, I guess. We don't have any more Lysanders that we can play. So, with all of our Seekers and all of our Lysanders. What's he gonna do here? Lysander. We have an energy in our hand, so it doesn't matter. I guess he's just trying to stall for time at this point. I could attack it, just for the sake of it, but we won't attack it. I'll put experience share down though. And we will get Dark Pulse knockout here. I mean, these games have been in our favor, to be fair. But there's, I mean, like, this is kind of, I mean, obviously, besides the Lunala, this is what, like, a tournament's going to look like, right? You're going to run into a lot of decks that, a lot of Garbodor, I should say. And you beat Garbodor Drampa. Although Garbodor Drampa is a harder matchup. People are playing it less because, people are countering Drampa nowadays. And then, like, Espeon is just a stronger way to deal with decks like Metagross. Since Metagross is so popular. I don't know. Why am I slow rolling him? That's my bad. 460, my god. Since Metagross decks are becoming a lot more popular nowadays. So it's a good way to deal with decks like that. Because Espeon deals with Garbodor more because you can play the Tech Flareon. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to have a huge bench in this deck, so it's pretty decent against Zoroark since it is energy dependent on the field, and Zoroark doesn't play too many energies besides just DCEs, and putting down too many DCEs is kind of scary. So your matchup against Zoroark isn't too bad. If you play smart, you can play around the Drampa as well, as long as you damage just the Drampa or the Pokemon that can be knocked out in one hit. You should be pretty safe with your Stadium. You can kind of dodge knockouts by switching around. What else is big right now? Let me actually take a look. Ninetales isn't huge, but you know, you could play pretty smart around Ninetales as well. If you just knock out the Octilleries that kind of set them up, or the Vulpixes before they evolve, or make sure that like you get huge knockouts on the right Pokemon, like their Lele's and stuff like that, which is relatively easy in this deck to knock out Lele's between Choice Band and attaching energies. I'm trying to look at the thing here. You see my mouse moving around and clicking, that's because I'm on my browser. You guys can't see my browser though, it's invisible to you. Let's see, what else is good? If you can like stream Hex for a little bit, like even if it's just like a turn or two, like you can have a pretty decent matchup against Greninja, not Garb. The Decidueye Vileplume could be problematic if you don't have an amazing turn one, I'm not gonna lie. Gyarados, same thing. Like it's all like I said, like this meta is really matchup dependent, and it's interesting. I don't know if I like it too much. I'm really excited for the next format after rotation, because post rotation is going to be a lot of fun. Being able to remove your Seekers, forcing to remove your Seekers and play like more based on the skill of your deck building and the way you conserve your resources the smartest. I like that. I'm pretty excited about that. Regardless, drop a like if you have not already. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Let me know in the comments down below what decks you want to see me play. I think I'm done playing for the day. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.